Hi, everybody. Trying to test if anybody's logged on. Let me know if I have sound. We have just a couple of minutes. And we'll get going. If you're there, say hi. If you need to get any props, go grab some props. And I'm unable to guarantee the dogs. Some camera issues. It'll go in and out, right? Technology is wonderfully technical. Okay. Anybody there? Anybody want to say hi? Was anybody out on this beautiful day? Doing anything fun? Everyone's quiet today. All right, so we've got about a minute and we'll get started. So if you're just signing on, you can say hi. There might be some noise coming in and out. Just in a small apartment, so that happens. It's the new normal, right? And the dogs love to do yoga, so either they'll stay passed out cold or they will join us. So welcome, welcome. Hi. And let me know if you can hear me, people logging on, just so I know that the sound is okay. As always, Thursdays we have our mascot. This is Blue Shoes. Blue Shoes arrived from the Bronx Zoo. That's where Blue Shoes was found. So we have Blue Shoes as our little mascot today. So we'll put Blue Shoes next to Ganesh. All right, guys. So lots going on. How you feeling? Hope you got outside or by a window, whatever you're available to do in terms of your comfort level and ability. A lot of people are still working from home. Again, the new norm, and that's great if you are, and if you're not, you need this yoga more than ever. So, couple of announcements, because we can do that again. I know Tara got some tank tops into the studio, so those are for sale. A big shout out to our Ease community for continuing to support us through the gift certificate sales and their class packs and sticking with their memberships. Thank you so much. Also, next week I'm going to start Tuesday and Thursday a prenatal class, which will only be live via Zoom, and it will be followed by a free conversation with a local doula. So let me know if you're interested in that. Just private message me. And we're also going to do the Mala workshop that we were intending to do in April. So if you're interested in that, I am only going to have so many spaces available based on the stock that I had, and I'll meet with you guys via Skype individually, and then drive around the packages from a distance and drop them off. and all the product has been put away long before this event happened, so it hasn't been touched or out. And we'll take care of that. All right, so finding your way into this space, take a comfortable seat, or if you want to lay down on your back. I always start the playlist after we come up from centering, so you don't have to start the playlist yet. And then soft gaze, closed eyes. Lots of dog noises, sorry for that. Just notice how you're coming into this space. Without judgment, just arriving in any way that you are. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, release. And begin to notice the points of the body connecting with the earth. Allowing yourself to feel supported there and held. Maybe it's your seat, maybe it's your back. And on this beautiful spring day, allowing yourself to feel that connection. Take a deep inhale. And release. Then begin to notice the mind. Noticing if it's very full at this moment. You're finding that film loop that goes round and round. It just feels like a lot of staticky white noise. And on this next cleansing breath, the invitation is to slow down in the mind. Take a deep inhale and release. And then if there's anything that's just unique for you, something that you want to energize, something you need to release, the invitation is to do so on this next cleansing breath. So take a deep inhale here and just let go. And begin to bring your awareness to your heart space, Anahata chakra, glowing with this green energy, warmth and light, allowing you to spin clockwise within your heart space. And begin to set an intention here. An intention for our time together, for your day, for your weekend, for your life, for anything at all that you need. Allow it to grow and to build with every breath. And collective round breath for intention. Deep inhale. And let go. Allowing that intention to grow even bigger than your physical being. Take 3 small rounds of soft breath just for you, for anything at all that you need to call in or let go. When you're ready, find your way to seated. Once up and seated, if you want to pause, if you want to start the playlist, I'm not going to play it out loud, but I'm going to have it just going in my ears so I can kind of play along with you guys and see where you are. If you were already in seated, reverse whatever leg was in front. Let's inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, push that energy down. Big inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, push it down. Big inhale, up, interlace fingers, flip palms, stretch out. Lift those ribs out of the hips. Find length. Find space. Press those palms away. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Left hand lifts over. Find the length, find the space. Try to keep the left hip point pressed down to the earth. And then inhale, back up to center. Interlace fingers, flip palms. Reach and stretch out. Again, find that length, find the space. Breathe into those ribs. Inhale, exhale, other side. Again, keep that right hip point pressed down into the earth. One more round here. Big inhale. Back up to center. Interlace fingers, flip the palms, and then just find some movement. Allow the hips to begin to release. Sway side to side. Find the feeling today. Find the sensation. Allow that to lead you and guide you on your mat. Let's release the hands down. Hands can come to the thighs. Drop the chin to the chest. Breathe into the back of the neck. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And then drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe into the side of the neck. And then begin to tilt the chin towards the sky, getting a little extra stretch in. Different area. And breathe. Breathe into what feels tight. Just inviting it to soften. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Chin comes back to the chest. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into the back of the neck. And then inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Breathe into the side of the neck. And then begin to tip the chin towards the sky, getting into another area, breathing into it. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release. And then you're just going to take some neck rolls. So inhaling over to the right, coming around. Exhaling when you come back down. About 3 in one direction. And then the next time your chin is at the chest, pause. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into the back of the neck. Then inhale the nose into the other direction. Inhaling around, exhaling down. And on your next pass of chin to chest, pause. And then lift the head back and clear the throat, opening up that throat chakra. And then we're going to come to hands and knees on the mat. So I'm not completely set up for you to be able to see me, so you're coming to tabletop. So hands and knees come down, finding whatever way is comfortable. So spread the fingers wide, nice press into that knuckle area. Toes can be curled, feet could be flat. Drop the belly, lift the head, finding the cow. Round the spine, drop the head, finding the cat. And then go between those two places, just finding your inhale And your exhale. Using that breath to guide you. And then begin to add any movements you might need, maybe adding some hip circles. If you're going with hip circles, go in one direction, go in the other. Maybe you want to roll forward, find a little mini Bhujangasana, maybe come back, find Balasana. So begin to play with that. Again, looking for sensation tonight on the mat. What do you need to find to begin to open the body? Take about 3 more rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Big toes touch, knees can go wide. Bring the hips to the heels, finding child's pose. Start by walking the hands away from you, making it an active child's pose, coming up onto the finger pads like there's a baseball underneath your hands. Really grounding down, scooping out underneath the armpits, creating a lot of sensation there. Forehead still falling towards the earth. Maybe your forehead touches. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, then release the arms to wherever you want. They can come over the thighs. You could keep them resting in front of you. So Balasana, child's pose, that will be your resting pose. Whenever you need a break or pause during your practice this evening, feel free to find this place. If this is not restful for you, take any shape that is. You could kneel, you could be in tabletop, you could stand up. Taking one more round of breath here. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Come back up to table. You're going to extend the right leg long on the mat, toes on the earth. Rock back and forth on the toes like a runner's lunge. Waking up the calf, waking up the thigh. And then pause, press out that heel. And then lift that leg hip height, really finding foundation underneath you. If you'd like, lift that left arm, palm faces into the midline, bend the back knee, reach back for that foot. It can be an energetic action. You don't actually have to grab it. If you do have it, press the foot into the hand into the foot, lift the knee to the sky. Find the breath. You got balance going on here, shoulder opener, core. So breathe into everything. One more round. Inhale. Exhale, release with awareness. Hand and knee to the earth. One round, cow and cat. And then finding your way to the other side. Left leg extends. Rock back and forth on those toes. And then pause, press out that heel, wake up the calf, begin to engage those thigh muscles to the bone. And then lift that leg hip height. Find the foundation, ground down. And if you want, add that right arm, palm faces into the midline. Bend the back knee, reaching back for it. It can be an energetic action. You do not have to grab it. Or pressing the foot into the hand, hand into the foot if you have the bind. Using breath to create stability here. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the bind with awareness. Extend through hand and foot, hand and knee to the earth. One more round. Cow and cat. toes curl. Lift the hips to the sky. Find your downward facing dog. Begin to walk your dog out. You can drop one heel, then the other. You can bend both knees deeply. Press the hips to the sky. Straighten through the legs. So playing again with sensation. What do you need in this place, in this shape? Where do you need to release? So looking for that, noticing in the body tonight where it feels stuck and sticky, and sending that breath and movement there. Taking one more round of breath, and then find some stillness. Heels are heavy, crown of head drops towards the earth. Then come up on your tippy toes, roll forward nice and high, high plank, look forward of the mat. Hips back to the sky. Come up on the tippy toes, roll forward. Hips back up to the sky. Last one, come up on the tippy toes, look forward of the mat, roll forward. Press those hips back up. Look up between your hands, walk your feet up to meet your hands, hands to the feet. Grab opposite elbows, Uttanasana, forward fold. So you can sway side to side. You can begin to circle the head in one direction, circle it in the other. Nod it yes, shake it no. Take a deep inhale through the nose, open the mouth and just let go. Have a nice bend in the knees. Another cleansing breath, deep inhale, open the mouth, release it out. One more, inhale, and just let go. Release the arms towards the earth, crown of head heavy. Begin to slowly roll up to stand. To find your Tadasana. Pause here, roll the shoulders on the back, palms face front. Really grounding down, soft gaze, closed eyes. Just come back to intention. And pause. Feel the earth underneath your feet. Allow yourself to be grounded. And coming back, soft gaze. Inhale, hands to sky. Sit back deeply, Utkatasana. Lift those toes, heavy in the heels. Inhale, exhale, heart to thighs, throw the arms back, come back up. Inhale, exhale, heart to thighs. Inhale, exhale, heart to thighs. 3 more, inhale, exhale. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale, heart to thighs, come back, chair. Hands to the heart, dive over the legs, straighten. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, send the feet long, pause in the plank. Drop the right knee to the earth, swing it out to the side, left leg goes long. Left hand to the sky, option to lift the left leg. Nice and strong through that back heel, flexing the toes towards your face. Inhale, exhale, release the leg down, hand to the earth, come back to center, going through a flow or child's pose or downward dog, whatever you need. And then we'll all meet back in center. Finding breath. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let go. Finding your way to that plank once again. So this time, left knee drops, right leg goes long. You can swing the left leg to the short side of the mat. Right hand rises to the sky. If you want, you can lift the back leg, pressing through the heel, trying to stack the shoulders here. Remember, your foot can be down on the earth. Where do you need to be? What do you need to work on tonight? One more round of breath. Inhale, exhale, foot comes down, flying hand comes down, finding your flow, or straight to child's pose or downward facing dog. Three rounds of breath. Wherever you are, take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. You can be in child's, you can be in table, you can be dog. Inhale. Exhale for two. Inhale. Exhale for three. Fantastic, guys. Doing great. All right, if you're not in the dog, finding your way back up to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts to the sky. Look up between the hands. Let's float that foot up there. Drop the back foot. Inhaling up, warrior one. Pausing here. Again, notice foundation first. Feel secure. Play with that. Where do you need to be? So notice the sensation in the body tonight. Where do you need to open more? Do you need to be deeper? Do you need to sink down more? Do you need to come up less? Hands come behind us, interlace fingers. Root the knuckles down, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Allowing the crown of head to fall towards the earth. If being folded isn't right for you tonight, you can stay lifted. You can hinge forward just slightly. Whatever works for you. Find the breath. This is a very introspective pose. So looking into the darker corners of your being, the things that need to change. Inhale, exhale, hands release to the earth. Come to the ball of the back foot. Left hand stays down. Right hand flies. Find the breath. Root down through what connects with the earth. Press into that right big toe mound, strong out the back heel. Inhale, exhale, flying hand comes down, sweep the front foot back. Flow or go straight to downward dog or child's. We'll take 3 rounds of breath wherever you land. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release it out. Inhale. And let go. One last round of breath. Inhale. And just let it go. If you're not in the downward dog, finding your way back up to downward facing dog. Lifting the left foot to the sky, look up between those hands, float that foot up there, grab it and drag it. Drop the back foot, 45. Coming on up, warrior one. Again, work on foundation first. Where do you need to be? Be active. Notice the sensation. Where do you need to ground down, to root, to feel secure, to feel stable, in order to lift up and rise? Use that breath. Hands come behind you, interlace them. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward, humble warrior. Just let the crown of the head release towards the earth. Always the option to remain high up. Inhale, exhale, release the hands to the mat. Come to the ball of the back foot. Right hand stays down, left hand flies. You can always be down on the back knee. What do you need tonight? Try to stack the shoulders, ground down through all those points connecting with the earth. Find the breath. Inhale, exhale, flying hand comes down, sweep the front foot back, flow or go straight to downward dog. We'll take 5 rounds of breath wherever you land. Just giving you an opportunity to recollect, to come back to breath, to notice where you are. So inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale for 4. When you're done your last round, find your way back to downward facing dog. Lift that right foot to the sky, look up between the hands, let's float that foot up there. Stay on the ball of the back foot, inhaling up, high lunge. If you need to be down on the back foot to be in a warrior 1, that's fine. So finding where you need to be, finding those roots, finding that foundation. Keeping that left hand raised, right hand guides by the back leg, finding your heart to sky, find the back bend. Inhale the arms back up to center. Bending at the left elbow, take the right hand, bring that elbow behind the head, little tricep stretch. Keep knitting the ribs in, lift the head. 1 more round of breath. Inhale, exhale, release, hands to the earth, sweep the front foot back, flow, go straight to dog or child's pose. Whatever your body needs. And finding the breath here. 3 rounds, take deep inhale, exhale, release, inhale. Exhale, let go. Last round. And let it go. If you're not in a downward dog, finding your way back up to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts to the sky. Look up between the hands. Float that foot up there. And keep on the ball of the back foot. Inhaling up, high lunge. Again, finding foundation, nice and strong in that back leg. Rooted down to lift up. Right arm stays up, left hand comes behind to track the back leg. Finding that back bend to the sky, lifting the heart. One more round of breath. Inhaling, arms to sky. Right arm bends at the elbow, bringing that behind the head with a little help. A little tricep stretch. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms to the sky, this time down to the earth. Walk yourself to the center of your mat. Nice wide-legged forward fold. Hands can just be on the earth. Release the head down. And anything you want to play with here. Stillness, you could walk the hands far away from you for a nice wide-legged downward dog. You could walk the hands underneath you. You could play with a tripod, headstand. You could grab opposite elbows. You could do a twist. Giving you an opportunity here to connect with what your body is craving. We'll stay 5 more rounds. So inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale for 4. After your last round, walk the hands back around to the front foot. Sweep that front foot back and flow or go straight to downward dog or child's pose. Then we'll take 3 rounds of breath wherever you land. So inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. And exhale. Inhale. And release. Not in downward dog, curl the toes, lift the knees, coming back up. Right leg lifts to sky. Look up between the hands, float it up there. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, hands to sky, find high lunge. Finding cactus arms here. Then straighten through the front leg. Everything lifts to the sky. Make fists with those hands. Big inhale. Exhale. Let it out. Inhale. We bring everything up. Straighten through that front leg. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Pause here. Hold the cactus. Nice and strong. Extend the hands back to sky. Begin to get light in the back foot, tipping forward, finding warrior 3. Any variation here, if you're finding that the back leg doesn't want to rise, you can just tap up with the back foot. One more round of breath. Inhale, exhale, hands to the earth, standing split. Nice and strong in the standing leg, back leg lifting to the sky. One more round of breath. Inhale, exhale, flying foot joins the front and just staying in a forward fold. Gorilla pose here, lifting those feet, allowing the backs of hands onto the earth and the feet standing on the palms of your hand. Have a nice bend in the knees and then try to straighten through the legs. Just release, crown of head towards the earth. letting everything go. One more round of breath. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Other side. Sending that right foot long. Inhaling up to the sky, finding the high lunge. Find the cactus arms. Straighten through the front leg, everything to sky. Make fists with those hands, big inhale. Exhale, pull it down, let it go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Pause here, nice and strong. Inhale, arms to sky. Warrior 3, other side. Tipping forward, I don't have a lot of room here. So doing what you can in the space that you have. Trying to lift that back leg. And again, if you need to just tap up, that's fine. What do you need? Each side will feel different. One more round of breath. Hands to the earth, standing split, other side. Lifting that flying heel to the sky, nice and strong through the standing leg. Inhale. Exhale, flying foot joins the standing. Nice forward fold here. If you want to do gorilla pose again, you can. If you want to just grab opposite elbows and sway side to side, whatever you need. Then releasing the bind, whatever it is. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step or jump back, going through your flow, or straight to downward facing dog. Once you've found the dog, drop the knees, hips to heels, finding child's pose. Just releasing out here. Allowing breath to come back to center. Allowing to notice the heartbeat. Allowing yourself to reconnect. Three more rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. If you need to stay longer, feel free. If ready, slowly coming back up. Tabletop. Bring hips to the side. Let the legs go out in front of you. Bounce out the feet. Just going to lower the camera just a little so you can see me. And the doggy says hi. Hopefully that lowered. Of course, the new norm, dogs, kids, family, and all the new normal of yoga, right? All right, legs come out in front of you. Bounce the legs out. Circle the ankles one direction, circle them in the other. Windshield wiper the feet side to side. Just go this way. Still can't see me. I'm working on it, guys. I'm perfectly perfect. All right, bring feet mat width apart, or at least a little bit wider than hip distance. Let the knees knock side to side. I hope you guys are enjoying this amazing weather. I know I am. Getting outside for some fresh air, letting the windows be open, hearing the birds. Lots of good things to focus on. So let your brain fill up with some of that. All right, let's bring the soles of feet together. Knees can go out. Heels can be close to your groin or further away, depending on how much sensation and release you want in those hip points. Lift the heart, inhale. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, release over that diamond. You can make a little book with your hands to bring around the feet to help keep that spine long. Close the eyes and just release. Just let go. Relax the back body. Again, let yourself feel that connection with the earth. Feel supported. And just release into it. Taking 3 more rounds here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Slowly roll yourself back up and bring the feet to the earth. We'll extend the right leg long, left foot comes by that thigh. It can cross over, just coming into our twist, just trying to find a way for you guys to see me. Not really working. So just finding your twist here. So you're gonna hug into that knee, left hand comes behind you, looking over that shoulder. Soft gaze or closed eyes. You can do stop sign arm, you can work on your bind, whatever you have going on. But close the eyes and just be internal. On every inhale, find some length in the spine. On the exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, deepen. 1 more round. Then come on back to center, touch down the other side, little counter twist. Back to center, extend the legs long, bounce them out, circle the ankles one direction, then the other. Then the other side. So right leg long, left foot comes up, crosses over. Bend in that knee. No, other way. Sorry guys, other way. And hugging into the knee. You can do stop sign arm. See, even in virtual world, we still get our sides backwards. Can try for the bind, can hug into that knee to help lengthen the spine, looking over that shoulder. Close the eyes, soft gaze. So on those inhales, find length in the spine. On the exhales, deepen the twist. Notice where you're holding. Are you still gripping in the jaw? Are the shoulders tight? Can you release them? Are you gripping in the hips? Can you relax them down? Use the breath, even here. 3 more. So inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen. Last one. Release back through center, touch down the other side. Come back through center, release out those legs one more time, bounce them out. Circle the ankles one direction, circle them in the other. And then we're just going to bring feet to the earth, and we're going to come down onto our backs, finding bridge pose. So arms can come beside you. We're going to do a flowing bridge, just working out some of those shoulders today. So press the feet into the earth. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips, arms come overhead. Then bring everything back down. Inhale it all up. Exhale it all down. Inhale up, really push those hips high. Exhale it down. Inhale up. Exhale it all down. 3 more. Inhale, push high, push, push, push. Exhale all the way down. Last 2. Push those hips high, squeeze. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, push the hips up, leave the hips up. Arms can come back down by your sides. Press into the earth. You can clasp the hands underneath you, rolling shoulders onto the back. Keep the chin off the chest. Keep lifting the hips to the sky. Press the feet into the earth. Three more here, so press those hips a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. Come on down. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Hug the knees in and release. Hug the knees in, release. Hug them in and release. Make circles in the sacrum 3 times in one direction. 3 times in the other. And then we're going to take those legs up the wall, point and flex the feet, circle the ankles, finding any type of release here that feels good. If you have a plow in your practice, you could take plow, just making sure if you're doing shoulder stand plow, you counter that with some fish. I'm sure people who don't take yoga are like, what are they even talking about? Even in English, it can sound foreign. If you want, you can take a wide-legged forward, wide-legged fold here. Just release the legs out. You could bring one leg towards the face, the other towards the earth, and swap back and forth. Whatever feels good. Give you about 10 more rounds here to just play. Maybe you have the legs just thrown up an actual wall, whatever feels good. About halfway through. Take about 2 more rounds here. When you're done your 2 rounds, bend the knees, grab the outside edges of the feet or behind the thighs, finding happy baby, rocking side to side to just release out the back, the hips, the spine. If you prefer balancing bear, you can grab the yogi toe lock around the big toes. Again, rocking back and forth. And then hug the knees in and release. Hug the knees in and release. Make those circles in the sacrum. 3 times in one direction, 3 times in the other. And feet come to the earth. Right foot will stay down. Left ankle over that knee. Lift the right foot, grabbing behind the thigh, and you can just rock side to side if that's enough of a release. You could find stillness and inhale and exhale, bring that knee closer towards the torso. Whatever you're doing, make sure you continue to relax the head and shoulders onto the earth. One more round of breath this side. Big inhale. Exhale, just let it go. Replace that right foot to the earth. Release the bind, coming to the other side with efficiency. Left foot down, right ankle up, lifting in that foot, grabbing behind the thigh if that's available, just rocking side to side. This foot can always just stay on the earth if this is enough, just letting gravity press that knee out towards the earth. Whatever feels good. Breathe into the sensation. Don't forget about the breath. And keep releasing the shoulders and the head down to the earth. You don't want to tighten up there. Taking one more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, foot comes down to the earth, release the bind. Hug the knees into the chest and release. Knees into the chest and release. Then make circles with the sacrum 3 times in one direction, 3 times in the other. And then bring the feet to the earth, soles of feet together, knees fall out. Hands can go wherever you like, beside you. Palms up or down, hands on the thighs. You can place a hand, both hands in the abdomen, one on the abdomen, one on the heart, wherever it feels organic. Close the eyes, soft gaze, and just release out here. Big inhale. Open the mouth and just let go. Take 5 more rounds here. And I'll count them for you. So just let the head be heavy. Maybe coming back to that intention. Whenever you step through that heart space. Taking your last 2 rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Slide the hands under the thighs. Help the knees back together. Hug them in and release. Hug them in and release. And then allow the knees to come towards the chest and then fall over towards the right. Arms open in a T or cactus. Looking over the opposite shoulder. Soft gaze, closed eyes. Just take a big inhale. Exhale, just let go. Just keep allowing everything to release. Where's the sensation? Invitation to soften there. Big inhale. Exhale, let go. Last round this side. Inhale. Exhaling, release. Allow the knees to come back up through center. Hug them in and release. Hug them in and release. Make circles on the sacrum 3 times in one direction, 3 times in the other. When you're ready, allow the knees to fall over to the left. Arms open out in a T or cactus, looking out over the other shoulder. Soft gaze, closed eyes. allowing everything to release here. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And release. One more. Inhale. Just let go. Bring the knees back up to center. Hug them in, release. Hug them in, release. Making any other final movements that you might need to make before we set up for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Laying legs out long, arms beside us, palms face up to keep the heart open and receive from the universe. So maybe you want to grab a pillow or a blanket, pillow for underneath the knees. If you're having any low back issues, you can bend at the knees, feet at least hip width apart, and the knees can knock in for support. You can go back to that cobbler position, feet together, knees fall out to the earth. So whatever you need to find your way to Shavasana. If your playlist isn't where you need it to be, you can pick one of the last two songs to actually place it on, or just have nice and quiet solitude. So Shavasana, final rest. Allow back body to be heavy into the earth, held and supported. Allow front body to be held by sky and source above. And just soften in the brows, eyes are heavy. Wiggle the bottom jaw back and forth, releasing any final tension. Tongue heavy, mouth relaxed. If you're having a thought, allow it to pass. It's perfectly normal. If another one comes in, just let it go. Enjoy these final moments, and I will call you back. Slowly begin to come back. Begin to notice the little sounds that you hear around you. Bringing your awareness back to this plane. Take a deep inhale, bringing breath back into your beautiful body. Wiggling fingers and toes, nodding head side to side. Maybe bringing the arms overhead for a morning stretch to bring the body back. If where you are is divine, the invitation is to remain there. If ready, hug the knees into the chest, rolling over onto the right and pausing here. A place of beginnings. All things from this moment forward are possible. And ready, finding your way up to seated, soft gaze, closed eyes, reclosing eyes once there, and just noticing how you feel, what has shifted, what has changed. Hands to heart center, palms pressed together, Anjali Mudra, coming back to intention set at the beginning. Take a deep inhale through this heart space. Open the mouth, release. Allowing this intention to fly off to the universe, knowing it will be heard. It was an honor and privilege to practice with you this evening. We bow our head to our hearts together. We say, Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. It was an absolute blessing to be here. I'm grateful. If you need us in any way, please reach out. We're available, and hopefully I will see all of you sooner than later. All right, thank you for joining. Have a great night.